Okay, it's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 and home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your folk, B-High. Radio shouting, stepping in the building. I got an icon in this thing. The Wu Tang Clan's on. You going?
Yo,
what's
going on, Pimpin' Brother? What's going on?
Oh, man, I'm over here feeling good, feeling great. But I mean, you got this new book on deck, man. Raw.
Yeah, man.
My journey into the Wu Tang. I mean, break this thing down to me, boss.
Well, you know, this is me from the ages of 5 all the way to 26.
Yeah.
And it basically gives you how I met my brothers.
Yeah.
All the stuff we went through, childhood, leading all the way up to the rap game.
Yeah.
And I basically gave you everything that I went through as far as like, you know, streets, you know, my childhood, you know, the bullies, the guns, the drugs, everything you think you know about me, no, you don't know until you pick up this book.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm like one of the dudes in the group whose story people really didn't get.
Yeah.
You know, really didn't hear. So I had put this out there so people understand what I went through. When my son got shot, the situations behind it, and how I handled it as a black man in America. Because a lot of my brothers are still going through that. They're getting shot shit. And you know, that's another dynamic.
Exactly.
You know, in the black community.
I mean, speaking of the violence, though, man, I understand you got shot also. I mean, got stabbed also.
I've been through a lot, man.
Talk to me about that because, see, I mean, coming out of the streets and getting into the game,
what
was your mentality?
I've been kidnapped. I've been shot at. My family, my son has been shot at 2 years old. I did shooting. I did all type of stuff, too. I ain't no goody two shooting. You know what I'm saying? But, man, you know how it is out there in the streets, man. You either killed or be killed sometimes, or you gotta survive, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And one thing I always say too, because you know, dudes always know violence. Now, when you up against the violence, I'd rather be the one doing the violence. Tell you the truth.
Come on now.
I'm the one. I just that's just how I was raised, because I always feel like good dudes got hurt and never came back, and I always realized that the dude that did the hurt is still walking around. And that was always a sad part for me. I was like, yo, word? I'm like, yo, are you serious?
Yeah.
I lost my man and you still here? I mean, like 2018, dude's still here. But the other dude who I love is gone.
Exactly.
And I'm like, yo, you know what? And he did his time.
Yeah.
He did his 10 piece. He did his 15 piece.
Yeah.
He home, though.
See, that's crazy right there. I mean, now, when you got into the
you understand me, though?
No, I understand a lot more than you even know or think. You understand me? Because I got plenty of homeboys that done passed. I watch Boys in the Hood, man.
Yeah.
And when I got grown and I watched it again, and I said, at first it was cute when I was young watching it. Then when I got grown and I saw Ricky was my homeboy Mario that was a football star in high school. His best friend, Batman, wound up going on to play for the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
But Mario got killed at the age of 16 over some BS on another side of town, beefing with rival folks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of crazy when I looked at it from my own personal perspective and started to understand that, you know what, this is just not a fairy tale. This is real life.
That's right.
And to this day, I walk these streets waiting to see my homeboy, but I never see him again because, you know, he expired at 16.
Young. Crazy young.
You see what I'm saying?
Crazy young.
Now, when you got into the Wu, man, what was your mindset coming from the streets? And, I mean, how were you able to transition from the streets into the industry back then, man?
Well, one thing I had learned, you know, I had to sit down. First of all, I had to sit down with RZA.
Yeah.
RZA played a major role in like shifting my brain a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I kept going in and out of the can. I kept getting violated.
Yeah.
I kept almost catching new ones. And I just kept going to the dugout. I'll be home for 2 weeks. I'm back in the dugout for 8 months, 6 months at a time, at a pop.
Yeah.
Was home for 3 weeks, back in there again for another 6 months. And I was like, yo, then RZA was like, yo, man, what you doing?
Yeah.
You bugging out. Dog. All right, he said, we getting ready to rock this Wu stuff.
Yeah.
Now, he had my verse on chess boxing, and I already recorded my little protecting neck part. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I wasn't 100% focused.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was like 20% focused, and the rest of me, 80% was in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still was like that hustling dude. I still was carrying gitches. I still was having the vest on. I was just running around crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how it is in the streets. That's
exactly.
That's the uniform you're wearing.
Exactly.
That's the uniform you're wearing. So it came to a point, you know, I almost caught something, and I talked about it in the book, man. Almost caught a Born Cipher.
Yeah.
And I had a second thought, and I fell back, and then when I fell back, I was just different.
Yeah.
And I had an epiphany. I said to myself. Then after I had to talk, I fell back, and then I had to talk with him. It seemed like it was like right behind each other.
Yeah.
And I had to talk with him. He was like, "Yo, man, make a decision."
Yeah.
Then he said, "You know what? Just give me a year of your life," because he knew how it was. I was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, man," he looking at my eyes. You know, I need to survive. I need to eat.
Facts.
And he was like, "Just give me a year of your life, and if it don't turn up in a year,
Yeah.
go back to doing what you're doing, and I ain't gonna be mad at you."
Yeah.
I said, "You know what? Fuck, why not?
Exactly.
Why not?" I had money in the stash from my hustling. You know what I'm saying? I had some stash.
Yeah.
I said, "You know what? Yeah, I'm done. I ain't called to connect no more. Threw away the phones.
Yeah.
Threw away all the connects. You know, everything that was connected to that element.
Mm-hmm.
Threw it away, and never called them niggas again. Had my little bread. Got rid of my last what I was doing in my whatever, and I kept it moving that way.
Yeah.
So whoever was on me, it was mad because all that shit was gone.
Exactly.
So, you know, my whole shit shifted. So now we jumping around state to state promoting the first Wu album. We doing promotion. And then we hit the West Coast. My son get popped because niggas was banging out in the fucking jacks.
Yeah.
And my little man's down there, and he get caught in the crossfire while niggas are trying to kill each other.
My God.
And then one of the dudes who was in the crossfire, he picks him up, uses him as a shield on some sucker shit. To try to get out of the way, was getting ready, the heat that was coming on his back.
Yeah.
So niggas trying to tear him up. So he picks my son up and throw him in front of the way, yada, yada, yada. My son wound up losing a kidney, dislocated 2 fingers. He died twice, came back on the operating table.
My God.
So I had to come back through all that. So I'm like,
Exactly.
So I'm like, damn, so now I got to come down to the streets again. I'm like, dog, I thought I was out.
Exactly.
Dude's pulling me right the hell back in. I'm like, yo, are you serious? So dude, as supposed he had done it, which I didn't think he was doing it. I didn't think he did it anyway, but he was so much hood, he wouldn't tell me what's going on. I kept pressing him. I said, yo, dog, it's me. It's me. Mm-hmm. What happened? What happened, bro? I said, all right, you on the list then, bro. Ooh. You on the list. Boom. Just like that. Yo. Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Next dude. What happened? You on that list too, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it got to that point where, you know, dudes are just getting on that list. And, you know, out of the list, 5 motherfuckers, like 3-4 of them niggas, you know, they had to, you know, they got what they got coming to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
They on there, man. So it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Just one of them dudes caught cancer. Yeah. Other dude got banged out. Yeah. You know, that's just what it was, man.
How was that for you, though, trying to have a career at that time, man, trying to change your life and then finding out that your son just got shot and you got to get busy, though, man? I mean, was it one of those things to where you was like, you know what, fuck all this rap stuff. I'm about to have to just go ahead and put the suit on again.
Nah. That's what I had to go through.
Yeah.
That was the element of, you know, you people have good in them.
Yeah.
Even the most evilest mother hubbards got good in them, right? But are you gonna listen to that good voice?
Exactly.
Is the answer. But are you gonna listen to the devil voice? That angry voice that wants blood, that want revenge.
Exactly.
Nah, I listen to God's spirit. I say, you know what? I'm in a good spot right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna mess this up. So I'm gonna keep pushing. So I got, you know, after my son was good a little bit, I jumped back on the plane.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing about it was, I never forget this, right? So after he couldn't walk for a while, and he finally was able to walk. One of my man Tink, you know what I mean? I never forget this shit.
Yeah.
I was coming around the corner. I was holding, he was limping. He was trying to walk on his own. My man Tink jumped in the car. He said, oh, shit. He was like, what's up? That's Shorty. That's the one guy. Yeah, that's my little man. Yeah, yo, he gave him $100.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, that's my little man. Yo. 2 days later, the dude that gave him $100, he get into a shootout with this other dude in the hood, and they killed each other.
Are you serious?
They shot each other both in the head at the same time. Boom, boom. Canceled each other out. They fucked me up again. So I was just like, violence just like, I was like, yo, man, I'm fucking tired.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like being in a war. It just won't end. It's like, when we gonna stop doing this to each other, man? And it's still going on right now. I'm like, yo, man, if we can't, see, I'm gonna say this I gotta say this.
Get it off your chest.
I gotta say this. If we don't overpopulate these mother hubbers, we gonna be toe up.
Yeah.
Because the only reason why they winning is because they overpopulate this shit.
Yeah.
Figure that one out.
Come on now. Now, when we think about we think about unity, talent,
Yes.
strength in numbers, man.
Yes.
Break that down to me, man. Because, I mean, for all of y'all brothers to be able to get together and jam and keep the movement going for as long as y'all did, man, what was that like, just holding the fort down and keeping everybody together?
All right. First things first, we are a crazy hip-hop family, number one. And what I mean by that is that I got cousins that are drunk mother hubbers.
Yeah.
I got cousins that think they know it all. I got cousins who funny as hell. I got cousins who are on drugs. I got cousins who are alcoholics. You know, I got cousins who are straight A students who are just prudes, who don't do nothing. Don't smoke, don't drink, don't do nothing. But at the same time, in the mix of all that, I got cousins who stone cold liars. Whew. But in the midst of all that, I still love them.
Yeah.
And that's basically what family is about.
Exactly.
You know, you're going to go through some shit with people's characteristics, with people's characters. And with Wu Tang, you have to just love each other. We have to just love each other. Because, first of all, without one another, we wouldn't survive. We wouldn't be able to do the things we do. We know and understand that. And we realized that at a very young age what it was about. You know what I'm saying? So we was able to stay together. And despite, you know, the fact that people didn't believe we was gonna stay together, we still overcame those odds, you know, and that's all it really was about, man. We just really, really deep down inside, we all a crazy hip hop dysfunctional family.
What were the studio sessions like, though, man? When y'all boys got in there and started jamming, what was that like? What was the vibes like when y'all boys said, okay, RZA got this track, it's time to go in here and start snapping, fellas?
Well, and when I came home, I was kind of rusty. Now, it took me a little time to get my little swing back. I talk about it in the book. I talk about it in the book Raw. It took me a little time because once you in the can a little bit, whatever time you did in the can, you did 3 years, you're gonna need 3 years back on the streets to feel like you're normal again. Don't try to come out and start thinking you get your shit back in 2 months.
Exactly.
And that's when you go right back in because you start thinking, I'm gonna get back on my feet quick. Nah, B, you're gonna need a little time. So give yourself a little grace period. So what happened was I needed a little grace period. So I'm shaking off the rust.
Yeah.
But I suck. I'm toe up. I'm whack as hell. Dirty on the fucking bulletin board. Get the fuck out the studio, nigga. You suck. That shit was whack, man. Do it again. Oh, nah, nigga. Nah, delete. Just get out the booth, nigga. Get out the booth.
Oh, my God.
So I got kicked out the booth like 15, 16 times.
Are you serious?
Dead ass serious. But the thing about me, I'm a champ.
That's right.
I keep coming back.
Every time. Now, what was the tipping point for the Wu, though? When you realized that this shit is working and we're actually out here popping in these streets, man?
Oh, the tipping point was when we dropped Cream.
Facts.
And then SWV came behind that. And then Jodeci came behind that. And then we dropped, Raekwon's record behind that.
Yeah.
And then, then Ghost record, then Genius record, then Dirty's record, then Dex record, then my record. Just started this momentum. It was just going gold, platinums, gold, platinums. But the turning point really before that was when we dropped Cream.
Yeah.
Because right after that record took place, it wasn't the same no more. It was like, that's the signs of a hit record.
Exactly.
That shit changes your life.
When you first heard Cream, did you feel like that was going to be an anthem that was going to go global?
I just knew it was going to. I didn't know it was going to resonate that hard, but then I knew it was going to resonate because what Ray and Deck was talking about was basically what everybody in the world is going through. Black, white, I don't care what you, yellow, brown, I don't care if the fuck you live on Mars. You're going to face some of that. You're going to feel some of that they saying.
Exactly.
How many people going through the time, Mom's bounced on an old man. That means you grow up in a single parent household.
Come on now.
Come on, that's all. That's
everybody.
Everybody.
Exactly.
Everybody ain't got moms and pops.
Come on now.
Same damn low sweater. Come on. Everybody ain't got fresh, brand new clothes.
Exactly.
So basically, he was catering and telling stories, and it also got to kind of brighten my eye on how to structure certain music.
Yeah.
Because that's the reason why country music is so popular, because it tells stories.
Facts.
And Ray gave him his story, and Deck gave him his story with Meth Between the Middle and the Sandwich, and it became a sensational hit, and it really put us in another stratosphere. Then we was able to come with the other records and all other stuff behind it to keep it going, and it just that's basically the turning point.
Traveling the world singing them songs and telling y'all a story though, man. I mean, what was that like when you in different countries and folks don't even know English, but they rocking with the Wu, man?
Yo, I went to Ireland.
Yeah.
And saw black dudes talking like Lucky Charms. Amazing. Fucked me up. Pardon me. Fucked me up. I was like, yo, dog, your face don't fit your tongue right now.
Yeah.
I was like, that shit don't even look right coming out your mouth.
Exactly.
But going around the world, which also enables me to see a lot of things different than the average human being, because a lot of people just one spot. But I go from this state to this state to that state, and I watch the news channels.
Yeah.
And I get to see the difference in the bullshit.
Yeah.
I get to see the bullshit.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times it is bull.
Come on.
I mean, but if you stay in one spot, the TV is programming you for that specific spot.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But I jumped over one more block over. Like, we just went from Philly to Washington. Philly was one different news channel.
Yeah.
And then I get to Washington, totally different news, same shit, but they copying off dudes over here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this is insane. So that it gives you that universal global outlook on it. Now, the dudes that like China and not China, I mean Japan and all that, it was amazing.
Talk to me about that, because having a name like the Wu Tang and then going over there with them Asian folks getting busy. I mean, what was that experience like?
That first experience.
And then y'all being black at the same time. I just got to throw that out there.
Oh, that was like being an alien on another planet, tell you the truth. Because you out there, nothing but Japanese. And sprinkle a little black over here. Japanese kids looking at you like you're a monument. They can't believe it. Like,
it's crazy.
I mean, little babies looking at you squinting like this.
Yeah.
Like looking at you in awe.
We ain't
like,
never seen that
we
before.
ain't never seen that.
Yeah.
It's a giraffe? Is that a giraffe? Dad, is that a giraffe? No, that's a black man.
See that? Exactly. Now, maintaining your humility during all this time, no God, what was going through your mind? Because you coming from the streets. Now, you know them street circumferences are very small and ignorant sometimes. Now you've been exposed to the world and your mind getting blown, man. How did you maintain your humility, and how did that affect you?
My mind never get blown. I got my freedom taken from me. That's a reality check in itself. That will make you, if I got incarcerated and got $1 billion, I still won't change, because I know what it feels like to be down there in the pits of hell. And when you incarcerated and you come home, you respect the smallest shit. I mean, like a woman's touch.
Yeah.
You respect just to go to the damn store. You respect that little steak on your table. That steak, that steak was good.
Yeah.
You respect your bed. You respect, you know what I mean? You respect just to get in your car and bounce around a corner. All that stuff is taken for granted. You know what I mean? Our freedom's taken for granted. That's why I would rather be broke out here in the world than being incarcerated, man.
Exactly.
And then there were 100 dudes complaining about their wife cheating on them, and niggas blowing each other for the phone, and fighting and stabbing each other over sneakers and dumb and Jack Mac and food and just worrying about dumb shit.
What was going through your mind when you found yourself in the pit of hell, man, and you was thinking to yourself, life has to be better than this, but then when you go back out there in the streets, you cut up again and wind up back there?
Oh man, my mind was I was a little maniac, man. It's a level of thought that you don't really even know that you think it's all right. See, we conditioned in them little neighborhood situations to believe that that's okay.
Yeah.
It was okay for me carrying them guns.
Yeah.
It's okay for me to back out and pull out on my own people and be like, yo, man, shut up, nigga, let me get that.
Yeah.
Or, and it just take my frustration out on my own people
Mm-hmm.
and not protect my own people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's the difference between whites and blacks.
Yeah.
White people, they protect their own kind, B. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna let certain things happen to their own kind. We just turn our back on them. Like, yo,
Good luck.
good luck. You know what I'm saying? And that has to change, man, with ourselves. And if we can just do that, a lot of the violence will cease. But you'll see it. Sometimes the dude with the violence, he just wants some clarity. He just wants some understanding of what happened. Like, you know what I mean? It'd be over. Sometimes I'd be like, dog, you was arguing over that? Yeah. Hold on, you mean to tell me y'all dudes started blowing hammers at each other for that dumb shit? And y'all couldn't talk it out? There's no mediator between y'all? Yo, fuck that nigga, fuck that nigga, fuck that nigga, fuck that nigga. Why? What's wrong? Over a bitch? Over money? 9 out of 10 times, probably most likely. Or you just don't like him because he know how to get his up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't know how to get yours up. And if you don't know how to get yours up, ask a brother. Learn.
Come on now.
Be somebody's student. Learn. Ain't nothing wrong if you see somebody jingling and he look like he getting it.
Yeah.
Yo, triple OG, how you doing that?
Come on.
Teach me. What happened to that?
Arrogance. We too arrogant to ask anybody for help because we think we know it all. A lot of times I try to give game to folks that tell me they already got it when I know damn well they don't have it. And I'm like, hey man, if you had it, you wouldn't be looking stupid right now, man.
That's right.
So just listen to what I'm trying to tell you so you can go ahead and get over that hump. But I think it's the arrogance and the ego that causes folks to.
But ego will leave you broke. Ego will leave you broke and mess it up doing some shit that you ain't supposed to be doing. Ain't nothing wrong. But see, when I grew up, you needed a mentor. In the 5% Nation, you needed an enlightener. It's called an enlightener.
Yeah.
And he would sit you down and give you degrees. And you couldn't get all the degrees at once. Mm-hmm. You got one page and you mastered that one page, and then you moved on to the next. Mm-hmm. And then you moved on to the next. And before you know it, you had the whole 120 in your brain. And you was complete. Exactly. And he gave you your name. And your name fit your character, who you was. Yeah. That's why my name is universal. Because I'm able to do a lot of things. I'm infinite in all my things. And I was given that name at 15, 14 years old. So at 15 and 14 years old, I was looking for knowledge. I was looking for somebody to get up under and teach me something.
Exactly.
Because at that age, I didn't know nothing.
That's right.
And I knew I didn't know nothing. Because I seen other little dudes running around here. I seen dudes running around. I said, yo, even though I got street poison, you know, I got pulled into the life.
Of course.
I still got trained by the best drug dealers that was out there.
Exactly.
The best.
Come on.
Because them niggas, yo, how you do that? Yes, red man, give me a shorty. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you what that is. Wow, you see that thing there? That's a kilo. That man thing, that's 18G. Whew. That's what that do. This is what you're doing, is it? Drop the whole joint in the bullet. Blue, blue, blue. He cook it up. Splash it right in front of my face. I'm like, God damn it. That's how you do it? Yeah, man. He chop. Give me that razor. Boom, 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 boom. Show me the whole thing. Bag of tree, they're saying, am I a G-Pack? G at a time, yeah?
Yeah.
But the 18, man, I make it a 40 because I want it good. And he showed me, he told me how it was. But I had to go in there and ask. Mm-hmm. And he showed me, he taught me. It was wrong, I was still a wrong element, but that's the same concept I'm saying. Yeah. If you want to know something from anybody that's successful, you got to get up underneath them and get taught.
Exactly.
The right way.
Now, hip hop, man, in the 90s, what was that experience like for you during that golden era when y'all boys was bringing it and dominating and, basically the hottest thing in hip hop? Because even down here in the South, I had to throw up the Wu, man. So break it down to me.
Well, in those days, it was about lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And basically telling your story in those lyrics.
Yeah.
And it's basically the same as what it is. Music's going to be what it's going to be.
Yeah.
The next person, we done survived. So we saw mad hot niggas come and go. Mm. We seen them come and go. We was around Biggie and Pac,
yeah.
Master P,
yeah.
Cash Money, 2 times.
Come on.
Cash Money with Juvenile, then Cash Money with just Wayne
and Drake.
You know what I'm saying? So we see them come and go, and it's once you get in there, the whole method of it is that you got to keep making music, man, and try to keep what you doing alive, and that's what I'm doing with my book Raw. People want to know about me and my crew, so I wrote the book. It took me 2.5 years to write it. And I patiently put it together. I had to go to somebody again. Teach me
exactly
how to do this. And I got taught. You know what I'm saying? I penned it. I had somebody scribe it, make my corrections, go it over again, go it over again, go it over again. Ask me more questions. Pull out more stuff. Pull out more stuff. Ask me more questions. Write it again. Write it again. Send it back in. Dudes look at it. Then he said, okay, I got to make these more tighter. Then I got to go back in there and write it more better because I got to get it more clarification in it. It was a process.
What was that like going through your life, though, man? Was that cathartic for you being able to really just jot down everything that you experienced all the way up until now?
Therapeutic.
Yeah.
It's therapy for me. I needed that, you know? That part now, I feel like that part is over. It's in their Congress. It's in the Library of Congress. It's cataloged. It's documented. And when I go, it's gonna be here.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to do. Get something that's a statue, something that's gonna stay. Be like, okay, when he's gone, that's still gonna be there.
You got to put a record of the life in this thing, man.
That's how I felt.
Exactly.
That's how I felt. And I don't know how everybody else feels about certain things, but. We need that, I'm not saying we, but I can't even explain it, man.
Talk to me.
It's just so many things. It's so many things, B. You know what I mean? But I really did it based on the fact that my babies, I got something for my babies, man.
Exactly. Now, I mean, the person I got to ask you about is that boy, Old Dirty Bastard, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it like when you saw him moving and grooving and cutting a fool and doing what he did and just knowing that that guy was a character like none other, man?
Well, Old Dirty, it would never. First of all, there'll never be another Old Dirty.
Yeah.
I don't even know if dudes can even. Right now, it's been so long since he's been gone. I don't even think dudes can understand the entertainment part of my brother.
Yeah.
He taught me everything I know about rhyming and entertaining. I knew how to rhyme, but I didn't know how to perform. Dirty showed me how to perform.
Yeah.
Him and Meth, like the two main dudes. Meth right now, to me, I tell hands down, is one of the top hip hop performers right now. I like in hip hop. Period. Between him, Busta Rhymes, and a couple other cats, far as just like energy wise and just being that charisma, he just know how to perform. That's just what he does. And Dirty was also one of those dudes too. You know what I mean? He was wild, he was crazy, but you was in awe of him like this.
What was some of the craziest moments where you thought to yourself, I'm from the streets, but this nigga right here is going crazy right now?
No, he used to always go crazy on me, man. He had moments. We had some crazy moments, man. I wrote about it in the book, man. I talked about Dirty in the book, man. I can't tell you all the crazy moments. But
I already know.
It's in there, man. I put it in the book, man, because he... Funny ass dude, man.
Exactly.
Funny dude, man. Funny dude.
What was that like when he passed, though, man? Because, I mean, when you got a team that strong and y'all boys that came up from youngsters all the way up until that point, how did that affect you, and how did that affect the entire Wu as a conglomerate, man, when, one of the major pieces?
It felt like we got a leg chopped off. Because every person in the group had one specialty.
Yeah.
Had a specialty. You know what I'm saying? And now that specialty is gone. And I mimic this. I don't get it fronted. I will mimic the shit out of some Dirty. So some more hubbas probably think it's me, but nah, I'm taking the page out of Old Dirty because I have to. I feel like he's speaking to me like that. Like, yo, dog, give him some of my shit. Give him my essence. Give him give him a little bit of me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Move my head movements. Do some shaking and jiving. You know what I mean? Do my freeze. Do those steps I used to do. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna carry that torch for you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
What do you credit y'all longevity to, though? Why do you think that y'all been able to outlast the test of time versus other folks, man?
Dude, stop making music. Like you go through the up.
Yeah.
You blow. But then you got that decline. Right? Now, in that decline, you trying to find your style again.
Yeah.
So you gotta try to get it again.
Yeah.
All artists go through that. Johnny Cash, every great artist went through that climax, and then boom, trying to find their way back to the top again with that one song again.
Exactly.
And you can't be afraid to put out music and see what's going on. But the problem is with the old G's, they just stop putting out music. I ain't hear a freestyle from Rakim in 20 damn years. I'm like, where my man at? I'm like, yo, I would love to hear one.
Yeah.
A mixtape, something. Just, Slick Rick, can I get something?
Exactly.
Just something. I don't care if you might not feel like you're just on the level of stuff how you used to do it.
Yeah.
Just give me something.
What is it that you think makes folks say, you know what, I'm going to just go in this house and close the door behind me and I ain't coming back out ever again? Because, see, that kind of angers me, too, when I look at hip-hop. Because, like I tell folks, the people in my age demographic, they needed that. Because we didn't necessarily gravitate towards the new music. We like the music that we grew up on.
Yeah.
And we still want it as we grow. As y'all mature, we want to hear how y'all feeling right now so we can get prepared for that time in our life also. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that the music really doesn't and shouldn't have an age on it. You see what I'm saying?
And see, that's what gets me upset.
Yeah.
Because they always trying to make it like hip-hop's just for young kids. It's only for the youngsters.
Exactly.
But that's our fault. That's the OG's fault. Because we stopped putting out music after a certain time. So they think that's what it is. That's why I'm saluting Jay-Z and them dudes and the Kanye Wests and all that. Keep putting out music, blood. Keep doing that shit. I don't care. Nigga, Johnny Cash put out music till he was 72 years old, B.
Come on, man.
His last record popped right before he died, and he still was putting out hotness. He didn't stop. He did not stop. And somebody got us do that in the game in order for it to stop being only funny. Y'all too old for them to shut for us to shut them dudes up.
Exactly.
Dudes got to start still put out music, and that's the way it's got to be. No matter, I don't care if you ain't on a major.
Yeah.
Put out some music, bro. Give
and
me
then
something.
I also think it's a case of the silent majority.
What do you mean?
Because you got these people that want that music, but they don't have platforms like this to say they want it. So all you hear is the industry folks saying, you know what, I didn't like him when he was popping. He's down. Let's keep him down. Let's keep him out of the industry. But his fan base is like, where's he at?
That's right.
But they don't have the platform to say it. Now, I would agree with the social media right now. It's making it a lot easier for people to feel the pressure from the fans. Like, hey, we need the reunion. What's going on?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus, before that,
You didn't have the outlets. No, you didn't have that. You're right. You're right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's one of the things I said. Now it's time to wake up and do that. And do it. It's like you ain't got to sit back and, I don't got to listen to what dudes talking about, y'all dudes is to this, y'all dudes is to that. Come on, man. Rolling Stone, Mick Jagger is like 80 years old.
Come on.
He's still running around. Rolling Stone's still rocking.
That Venom right now.
Yeah, I'm about to drop that March 30th.
Talk to me, man.
March 30th, Venom is in stores. I got the book Raw.
Yeah.
And then I got the album dropping, Venom. I've been putting out tracks. I did a mixtape. I mean, I'm gonna stay on top of you.
Exactly.
If it take me 2 years, but at least trust me, I'm gonna be putting out some music. It ain't gonna be that long of a stretch with like 10, 20 years. He ain't put out no tracks.
What is the process for you now getting in the studio versus back then?
All right, my studio situation was kind of weird because I had to learn on my own. I didn't have no mentor.
Yeah.
Because it was too busy, and I had to learn the board myself. And in the mix of that, I had to get an ear for music, and I had to know how to structure beats. I had to know how to stack vocals. I had to know sonics. It's just a whole lot of things I didn't know about came into consideration. I had to know the difference between a beat maker and a producer.
Yeah.
Because you got beat makers and you got producers. It's two different types of dudes. Beat maker dude, you get that dude, you get, oh, I like that beat. But that's not the producer.
Yeah.
That ain't the dude that enhances the beat, stacks the hooks right, and makes the joint shake and makes it move. Nah, dude, do that vocal over there. It ain't pushing enough.
Yeah.
Do that vocal over again. Do it 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 again. Nah. Do it again. Do it again. All right, you got it. On the 45th take, you get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. I had to learn all that, and I'm way more better right now. Like, as far as like doing my music and all that stuff, I believe I have an understanding more about the structure of rhymes. And even though the rhyme style has changed, you still it's still the same stuff, still the same structure. Because right now, before it was boom, 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 bap, boom, boom, bap. Now it's boop, 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 boop. That was metrodome. So it's boop, boop, better than that, better than that, better than that, boop, 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 boop. It's more that tempo. So I had to learn how to. You know what I mean? These are little secrets that people don't know about. So before it's boom, boom, bap.
Yeah.
Yo, check the rhyme, big bang print. Yeah. That's boom, boom, bap.
Yeah.
But boop, boop, boop is different. Now it's that. You know what I'm saying? Give me some more. You know what I'm saying? It's more like that. And that's the difference right now. And you got to be able to change and see what's going on. Now, I wouldn't have known that if I wouldn't known about the studio now. Be able to study what's going on lyrically and BPS point, beats per second points wise and all that, BDSs and all that, whatever. And it's just a brand new thing, man. It's just,
dig that.
Yeah.
Lastly, how can folks contact you, God, and anything else you want to get off your chest, bro?
Well, you can get me at YouGuardzilla.com. I mean, YouGuardzilla on it. YouGuardzilla Wu Tang on Instagram. Twitter, the same handle. I got the store coming soon, online store. YouGuard of Wu Tang. Basically, man, social media stuff. Man. I ain't gonna give out my numbers. Craziness. You had the crazy calling me on some craziness, but yeah, man. You want to get at me? Just holler me on the Twitter or on the gram. I ain't on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I'm just running around. Doing whatever. Tonight, where I'll be at tonight? I'll be at the Masquerade.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm performing at the Masquerade tonight on some promotional coming through the town right before the record drop. I got to put the work in.
That's right.
Go out there, meet my solid fans who gonna come out and see me regardless of if I got a record on the radio or not. Those are the ones I start with. You know what I'm saying? And then when the record drop, more notice come out. Then other people start coming out and check for it, bro.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a process with the game.
I can dig it. You,
my G.
Appreciate you coming through this.
I appreciate you having me up here, man. 107.9 is hot up in here. I'm moist right now.
Be Hot Radio, shout is hot 107.9, man. Let's go.